Hi Libra, this is going to be your mid-August singles reading. It's good for, I think, any placement of Libra in your natal chart. As always, keep in mind it's a general reading. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Libra. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for you here. Link to my website for private readings and to check out human design and astrology analysis is down in the description below. If you want to see readings for all 12 zodiac signs, you can check out my other channel called Soma Chandra Tarot. All right, let's begin, Libra. So I think this is singles. I just channeled a message for you this morning, and I do think it's singles, but I think I'm going to kind of put this in a category. I've never created this category before. I think it's like a situationship. Definitely a situationship. And I started, the first two decks I started with were my Unicorn Oracle deck and then another Oracle deck that I just got. The overall theme that Spirit is focusing on with this message is discernment, awareness, and then anger. Past lives is at the bottom of the deck. Release past life karma. You're an old soul with deep wisdom at this point. Healing your past lives will raise your vibration. So this may be like a recurring theme. There's often recurring themes when we have past lives. This card for past lives coming out. It could also be someone from the past that there's been a reactivation with. I mean, it has been Venus retrograde and a lot of stuff about relationships with the material plane, money and assets, and also people will come out. It's important to have discernment and full awareness at this time. Anger. Safely express your anger. Use anger as a positive force. Honor all of your emotions as sacred. I think Spirit is trying to say to you, you have a right to be angry. And anger is a valid emotion. I notice sometimes certain signs, Libra sometimes struggles with this. Pisces, I notice, also struggles with this at times where like, no, anger is uncomfortable. Anger is unpleasant. We don't do anger. The Black Unicorn is here to say, I represent anger and please don't invalidate me. They very much, your guides very much want you to be in the present moment. When I saw this card, I heard, get the hell out of La La Land. Get out of your imagination. Get out of the past. The past is over. Whatever happened between you and another person in the past is not like, it's not real anymore. And the future definitely isn't real. The only moment that's real is right now. And that's all you have to go on. So you really need to live in the moment. Be very conscious of your thoughts. Be very conscious of your body. Your thoughts and your own feelings in your own body, that is your truth at this moment with awareness. There's no other truth but the way you're feeling right now, physically and emotionally. So that's your compass. Yeah, this is about, I think, not a psychic awareness, but an instinctual awareness. After using my intuition for almost 30 years, unpopular opinion, but my opinion, I can confidently say that between your instincts and your psychic intuition, your instincts are 500 times more important than your psychic intuition. If psychic intuition was important, we would all have it to a heightened degree. And awareness is about instinct. You have to have awareness. If you don't, your instincts and your awareness is what keeps you from being eaten alive in the jungle, not your damn psychic intuition. So, and I'm not dismissing psychic intuition. I use it for work. I have it. But this is like this awareness of what you're thinking and feeling and what your body is telling you. And be aware of anger around you, anger within you. Discernment, you have to be discerning, making smart choices. All is not as it seems. Stay true to what you know and be very aware. And anger, so there's something to be mad about. And that absolutely came out as the hidden factor. So I was like, okay, please make this more clear. When I said, please make this more clear, I got a card of unclear. I don't know how I feel about this connection anymore, playing games. This is a game to me. So there's unclear, someone's playing games soon. I'm going to contact you soon and you're mysterious. This isn't goodbye. Attached to my ex, someone might be attached to their ex. So someone's playing games with you. I don't like playing games and mysterious. And soon, this isn't goodbye, soon. You're wondering, I think, when you're going to hear from someone again or what's happening in a relationship. Oh, that's a tough feeling. To illuminate this, change is coming, fresh start, hiding the truth, but unhealthy patterns. It would be a huge risk. Someone is withholding right now. Karma and lessons. Okay. Change is coming towards a fresh start, but someone's hiding something. They're hiding an unhealthy pattern. It could be an addiction or any pattern that they play out that's unhealthy. It's a risk. It's a risk. So already Oracle decks, the Oracle messages is, I think that you need to listen to your instinctual awareness, be very discerning. You're angry. Do not ignore your own anger. Someone is playing a game with you about what the connection is, when you'll hear from them. This isn't goodbye. I do think that there's going to be a fresh start between the two of you, but someone is hiding that they have an unhealthy pattern that they play out. Overall energy of the person around you is the Four of Swords, so I don't think they're taking any action at this time. There's been no action between the two of you. The feelings here, the Eight of Swords and the Star, so Aquarius energy, all trapped in the head about, will there be a renewal? You're being seen as the Ten of Wands. What you need to know or your advice is the Hangman, Pisces here, and then the final outcome is the Eight of Wands. Those are messages. I have the Eight of Wands from you, so I predict that you will message someone. You may message them to tell them that you're angry and hurt. Some of you will really get in touch with your anger and really voice it. So with the Four of Swords, someone is just chilling out. They're really not taking any action. Clarifying, this is the Devil, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Nine of Wands. They could have Capricorn in their chart or dealing with a Capricorn, but not necessarily that sign. I see a person who feels stuck for sure. They may have the unhealthy pattern they may play out is that they don't have a lot of stress tolerance and they shut down really quickly. Or they may be sick. The Four of Swords to the Devil can sometimes be an illness. Or they're just stuck in some way. This is like, when I get the Devil to the Wheel of Fortune, it's very much about highlighting unhealthy patterns. Capricorn, in its highest essence, wants us to reach a level of excellence, not shy away from restriction and limitation, but learn how to work with it. I mean, the highest expression of Capricorn for me is, it's not work hard, play hard. It's work harder so you can play harder, leave a legacy behind, have structure in your life that's dependable and stable. But I don't think that that's what's happening here for this person. Like, this isn't a good kind of Capricorn energy necessarily. It's about the cycles they play out. And the Nine of Wands, they're very guarded and they're hanging on. Now, because we got an unhealthy addiction card, an unhealthy pattern, this person may have struggled with this for a very long time. I don't think they really know how to let it go either, but it is wearing them down. The way someone's feeling is the Eight of Swords to the Star. So, and clarifying, this is the Eight of Wands, the Moon, and the Five of Cups. Because you're the Eight of Wands over here, you may message this person like, please, I'm confused. I don't know what's going on with you. I miss you. And you're like, if this is how you feel, Libra, it's like you're all trapped in your head. You have a lot of racing thoughts. The idea of having freedom, having renewal, just like feeling better. The Star is a freedom from the Devil. Like, you don't know if this is going to reach that person or not. If you message them, I think that whoever sends the messages, I have the Eight of Wands here twice, so I'm definitely seeing that there's going to be communication middle of the month. There is a confusion. There are regrets. There is a desire for healing, but an inability to figure out how to heal or how to make something different or make something change or make something better. You're being seen as the Ten of Wands. So like this is really overwhelming to you. I don't even think you want this person to look at you at this point. But underneath, or like this is just overwhelming you. Maybe they're hiding from you. This could be them hiding from you. Like, I want it to be better. I want to be unstuck. I want to have forward motion here with you, but I don't know how to make that happen with the Moon and the Five of Cups and the Nine of Wands and the Eight of Swords. None of those cards are action-oriented and confident. There's not a lot of confidence coming off of someone in the environment. So this could be them. Yeah, I'm hearing it's them. But underneath is the Star, the Ace of Swords, and the High Priestess. It's like you have hope for them. They're struggling with hope. It's like, I have hope for you. Hashtag Princess Leia vibes. Like, you don't want to give up hope on them. I hear you saying, like, intuitively, I believe that we're going to have a breakthrough. Intuitively, I believe that, like, I'm going to get through to you. We are going to feel a freedom. Like, this block will unblock soon. Like, yeah, you're just really drawn to that. I think that you are very convinced that this is what you should be focusing on. But I feel like because I got that unhealthy pattern and hiding the truth, I think that you know that they have unhealthy patterns and that they have been hiding the truth from you. This Nine of Wands might be you. Like, no, I cannot fall back into these unhealthy patterns with you. This might be you guarded against that. And there's messages here. You think it might be a game, You're like, and they're like, oh, soon, this isn't goodbye. And you're like, yeah, but this still feels like a game. And there's not a lot of certainty here. Emotions are expressed, but with the Moon and the Eight of Swords, that's a vagueness. I think that you very much want the clarity and the truth. I also think the High Priestess looks like dangerously drawn to something here. And it may or may not be dangerous with this person. Like, wanting this freedom. Someone really wants a freedom from something. But like stuck. Here's what you need to know, or your advice. The Hanging Man. So Pisces here. Clarifying this is the Ten of Swords, the Tower, and the Five of Swords. What I'm hearing here, Libra, is I feel like this is your advice. You need to radically accept something for what it really is. That doesn't make it acceptable or okay. It just means you radically accept it for what it really is. You release, you surrender, and you see something from a different point of view. I feel like you are getting in touch with your own pain and anger here. Like, wow, I'm suddenly seeing. It's also possible that this person suddenly sees that you're angry and hurt and overwhelmed. I don't think they're going to do anything about it, though. I think that you are like, because the Star is here with the Ace of Swords and the Five of Swords, some of you are like, you can do this. I'm fighting for you. I'm pulling for you. Like, you can actually make it out of this alive. Even though you fell from the building with no clothes on, hit the ground in an explosion, like, that's terrible. That's pretty painful physically or emotionally. Like, you can make it out of this alive. Someone may also be angry at a Pisces. But it's like you have not given up hope for something here, that something could get better. But there is this anger that needs to be acknowledged. The final outcome is the Eight of Wands. So messages and communication, clarifying this is the King of Swords. That could be you, but this could be another masculine air sign around you. The King of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Nine of Swords. There's so much anxiety about the communication with this person or the messages that come in. It's like if he gets your messages, he immediately, I think there's like this anxiety here. You may really tell this person off, but I don't think so. It's like, I think you want to, but you don't. There is like a walking away. The Eight of Swords. Someone is like struggling to look at how much this hurt. Let's see what like my overall energy is. The Ten of Swords, the Two of Cups. This hurts. I want to talk to you. I have these memories. I'm going to romanticize it, like all these romantic memories of the past, the world, life review, the Hermit, death. I'm thinking about it. I'm changing. Let's talk. Let's change our fate. Okay. So this communication about when things are going to change. This person's energy overall. Hookup. This is too much for me. High on a fantasy and I need a plan. I don't trust myself is at the bottom of the deck. So this person has no self-trust. Hookup just flew into the reverse. They don't want to do a hookup. That's too much for them. They have been high on a fantasy and they need a plan now to make the dream come true. But they don't have a lot of self-trust. More about what they're going through, like the untold truth of their heart, is they're elusive, intangible, dishonest, and tricky. They have lied. They are tricky. They are elusive. They lie. But they've been doing a lot of self-reflection, shared feelings, you. They think about themselves. They think about you. Established family. They might be married to someone else. Maybe they've had a family with you. I'm also hearing this person lives in a very beautiful place in the woods and unspoken. Regrets, lost words, disappointment. Like how they've treated their own family being involved for them. They struggle to be honest, I think, even with their own family. And there's like, they have all this disappointment. They have so much unspoken. What they want to say to you is there's no good reason for the way I acted. I wish I could apologize. It wasn't you, it was me. I am to be blamed and I accept fault for this. Deliver me from temptation. I'm feeling emotionally void without you. Uh-oh, that's never good. Other people don't fill emotional voids for us. That's not sustainable. It's really not. So this person may need you to fill a void. They've treated you badly. They wish they could say they were sorry. They're blaming themselves and accepting a lot of fault. They do fall prey to temptation. They do. They fall prey. There's like so much unspoken for them. But they're still lying. Like they're still like a part of them. It's like half in the door, half out of the door. Their overall energy is the Two of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Swords, and the Three of Pentacles initially. What do I do here? There's some when I get the Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords, this person's default might be to lie. They may have some Gemini in their chart that they're really expressing the shadow traits. Scorpio too, Gemini and Scorpio. It's not that they're liars. They're not liars, but they can lie like they breathe. They can lie like they breathe. Libra can lie pretty good too. And I'm seeing like unchecked shadow traits of Gemini. Like there's so much anxiety. They feel like they can't tell the truth. That is, I need a plan. What do I do? What do I do? And then they want you to notice them, I think, with the Three of Pentacles. They're building, learning, they're looking at something, they're growing. But I wanted to know what that was. And I got the Five of Cups, regrets, with the Devil and the Moon. Sorry, I was going to sneeze there for a minute. So Pisces here, Capricorn here. Those signs could be involved. But this is, I have issues. Big time, I have issues. I have depression and mood stability issues. I have addiction or insecurity issues. I have health issues. I have problems. And wow, do I feel terrible about it. And they're all anxious and they're just not handling this well. They might be really about to lose something here too with the Ten of Swords, the Tower, and the Five of Swords. Here's what you have to say. Epiphany, realizations, understanding, and an awakening. That's why I feel like you're the hangman. Like epiphany. Better off. You know you're better off. Happiness, perspective, clear headspace. Memories, though. Bittersweet, dwelling, and reminiscing. So when we're dwelling and reminiscing, sometimes we'll have good feelings. Sometimes we'll have bad feelings. And then shallow came out. And then I'm sorry. There might be an apology. Libra, you're having this epiphany that you're better off without this person in your life, I think. Or But it's hard for you because it's like a part of you knows that there's something shallow about this connection. And you're totally aware of it, but you're still really thinking about it a lot. That's why I think the awareness card came out, which is basically saying, like, live in the moment, be here now. The memories card is about the past. They're like, get out of the past. You have to be really discerning. There's anger here that cannot be ignored. Like, if this person shows up angry, this looks pretty explosive to me. If you're seeing explosiveness in them, that's a problem. Do you really want to live with that? If you are recognizing an anger and pain explosion within you, like, you have to radically accept that. Just watch how you express it. Yeah. And also lessons learned, healthy relationship, disillusionment, disappointing clarity, and I don't trust you. You don't trust them and they don't trust themselves. This is incredibly disappointing to you. Like, disillusionment is such an important moment in a spiritual journey because to be disillusioned means to come out of an illusion. They're high on a fantasy and they need a plan. It's almost like this person's got to hit some kind of a rock bottom before they make a change. And this has all been part of a greater lesson for you about how to have healthy relationships. There's like no trust here. You know that there's something there's not a lot of depth here for you at this point. The connection might have been super surface level, but your tarot looks very different. It's like this might be advice from spirit because your tarot doesn't match your oracle messages. Your tarot overall, your response to all of this is the Eight of Wands, the Magician, the Sun, and the Lovers. Clarifying, I wanted to clarify the Magician and the Eight of Wands. He's doing something. Clarifying this is the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Four of Wands. Okay, if this person's going through something difficult and you're coming in like an angel of hope to help them, you might suddenly be very worried about them. And this might be you like trying to arrange plans to help them in some way. But typically I would see like the Emperor, the Empress, or the King and Queen of Cups if you were coming in to try to help them. It's almost like you're trying to figure out a way to be together with them. We have Aries, Leo, and Gemini here. So you're sending the messages. I mean, they could be the one, like the Magician is doing something. This could be an imprint on them. It's general, take it as it resonates. I can't determine who's sending messages to who here, but it looks like, you know, in my reading, you're sending messages, you're making a plan, you're being optimistic. You think that the two of you should come into alignment with one another or trying to find a perfect match. And then the Eight of Pentacles, the Chariot, and the Four of Wands. This looks like you're on like hotels.com or looking for a car rental, a place to stay. I'm also hearing that some of you might be doing like GPS tracking to see where they are, to see where where their check-ins are, where they're going. I'm hearing that for a few of you, one of you is traveling, like cross-country traveling, interstate traveling. It looks like you're trying to devise a plan. Now, this might be because the oracle messages are like, no, I'm realizing I'm better off. I have no trust for you. This might not be towards them. This might be just for yourself. Like, what's my perfect match? What will make me happy? I want to move towards what's right for me. You know, I'm going to look at the details. I'm going to plan my trip out. I'm going to move on, move forward. Some of you might relocate. You're trying to find a place to stay. I don't know that you're necessarily like planning this for them and to help them. But for some of you, you might be. If some of you are, like, if you're breaking free from this person, they're shocked and mad and hurt. But I don't think that they're ready to, like, give up their addiction yet. Hang on, I want to look. I want to see. Hang on, let me find the right deck. Okay, I found the deck that I wanted to use. Now, this person wants to get away from something. Spirit, this person feels stuck. Yeah, they have memories. This might have started in childhood for them. And the Seven of Swords. They feel like they have to get out of a situation quickly. Is this person going to overcome their demons? The Six of Pentacles. They might have been receiving help from someone. Are they going to overcome their demons from a father figure or a masculine? They may be stuck with that person. Two of Pentacles, what do I do? Will they break free from this? The Nine of Swords, I'm so stressed out. I'm so disappointed. You're sticking out here, Empress. You're also sticking out here. High Priestess, you know it. You warned them, Ace of Swords, to the High Priestess. Or maybe a psychic warned you, gave you good advice. Is this person going to break out of their like addiction, the bad cycle they're in, the problem they're having? No, they won't. Not anytime soon, Libra. Not anytime soon. This is going to go on for a while. It's at the top of the deck. The Ten of Wands, that's the main problem. They can't let it go. This is not going to, it's not going to be finished anytime soon. In the middle of the deck is Strength. You're going to have to be strong. They're going to have to be strong. They're not going to break whatever cycle keeps them from their hope and a freedom. And I do think that that's why it's going to be so disappointing for you. Maybe this person is the one that needs to be intelligent and aware and discerning and get in touch with their anger, and they're just not. Like, if you're waiting for them to get the hell out of a really messed up situation and free themselves, it's going to be a while before they do that. They may have someone taking care of them, or maybe they need to support other people. With the Emperor and the Six of Cups, they may have children. I do see someone like maybe trying to get away from having money thrown at them, or they're just in a weird situation. There's all this anxiety and I don't know what to do. Some of you, I'm hearing, were given advice by someone and it made you so stressed out, anxious, and disappointed. Yeah, that's like a giver of sound advice, an intuitive person. Maybe a tarot reader told you, predicted that this would be really tough. I don't see them breaking this pattern anytime soon, Libra. It's because they can't be 100% honest with themselves. They probably aren't being 100% honest with you. And they are not in a scenario where they can be open and honest. So I do think that this disappoints you. So some of you are going to try to like help this person and make something easier for them and spend time with them. But others of you are like, this is all leading me to something different and something better that is right for me. I do think that I'm hearing, though, mostly that most of you are going to like set something up in hopes that the two of you can be together, even though you don't really trust them. This is painful. It's hard to look at. Someone's emotionally avoidant. This is, I'm very disappointed. I got to walk away, but it can be an emotional unavailability. And then the Eight of Swords to the Star, like you're afraid to move forward here. Also, someone might be pregnant. Yeah, it's kind of tough. So this looks like kind of a situationship. They're bringing in a lot of drama and problems, Libra. If you're mad, get in touch with it. And just see this person for who they really are. They kind of have to work through their own stuff before they're even really ready to be in a healthy relationship. That's so important for you to see at this time. I'm also hearing that for a few of you, they're dealing with parents, or they're still legally married, or they have kids to raise. There's family stuff happening there with this established family card. They're pulling back now and they're telling me I can stop. Okay, thank you. All right, Libra, that's a situationship reading. I hope this helps you if it resonates with you. Link to my website is down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you. Take care, Libra. I love you guys. I'll see you next time.